I got just one simple question for my fellow grain farmers. 4 years ago today, the cash price of corn was $5.50 a bushel. Today it's $3.50, a guaranteed loss. 4 years ago today, the cash price of soybeans was $13 a bushel. Today it's a maybe break-even $9.75. 4 years ago today, the prime interest rate was 3.25. Today it's 7.5%. Look me straight in the eye. Tell me straight, are you better off today than you were 4 years ago?
Oh, soybean farmers in America are finding out. Donald Trump recently asked China to quadruple their purchasing of American soybeans. Donald, since the initial trade war you started, China started buying all their soybeans from Brazil and Argentina. All thanks to you. And now with their inputs going up and their exports going down, the American farmer can't survive. With small farm bankruptcies being at a 5-year high since the last Trump administration, nationwide farmers voted for Donald Trump at almost an 80% clip. Because even though Donald Trump ruined them last go around, he gave out the welfare queens their farmer subsidy that they needed. You know, welfare for me, the farmer, but not for thee, the citizen in America. With no talk of a subsidy on the horizon, their immigrant labor gone, the farmer having to pay more for the fertilizer they import and then the farming equipment they get from other countries. And now those other countries not buying their grain, their wheat, their soybean because of Donald Trump's tariffs that have made reciprocal ones in the countries that they're selling their agriculture to. And don't worry, farmers. I mean, these private equity firms can't wait to own your farm at the rock bottom prices they're going to be able to buy them for. I wonder if Blackstone will just incorporate the entire state of Nebraska. Your racism got you. Your hatred towards a system that does nothing but help you out and deliver for you in every way. But you wanted to take that away from other people, didn't you, farmers? You want everybody else to pull themselves up by your bootstraps, while the government makes you a welfare queen year after year. And the farmers are finding out.
So Texas farms don't have no workers? I like salad, y'all. I mean, what we gonna do? I'm not going out there. Y'all should have left them folks alone. Now look at us. We already overweight, out of shape, high blood pressure. Now we ain't got no vegetables. I am just waiting on MAGA to report to the fields. It's your turn.
And there's reports now that some farmers have 100% of their workers not showing up and they're being forced to shut down. In South Texas, they grow grapefruit, they grow oranges, lots of different citrus varieties, leafy greens, onions, potatoes, peppers. So not only are the prices of what we can get going to go up at the grocery store, but also there's going to be massive food waste if there's nobody picking these crops when they're ready to be picked. I hope MAGA likes a diet of strictly processed foods.
Okay, make it make sense. What does MAGA farmers mean that they are going bankrupt? Make it make sense. What do they mean they are filing for bankruptcy? When all along since 2024 when Trump was campaigning, we told them that they indeed go bankrupt. What do they mean that they are losing their farms? What do they mean that they don't have workforce? What do they mean that people don't want to work in their farms when all along Trump told them that he was going to send away the immigrants? The immigrants at that time who are working in their farm. What do they mean when they come to tell us that they don't have workforce? They don't have people to work in their farms. What do they mean that they're going bankrupt? Hey, in this video, I want us to look at the people's reaction. People don't care. MAGA farmers are literally crying. MAGA farmers in Ohio, Nebraska, Texas, people are really, really crying. They are saying we are going bankrupt. And eventually, no one cares. No one is caring anymore. Because people are saying, hey, MAGA supporters and MAGA farmers, we told you that this thing are going to happen. But you didn't want to listen. And now they are happening. What do you want us? You didn't listen. Do you think you will listen to you? The time we wanted you to listen, you didn't want to listen. Now you want us to listen to you? Hell no, we don't care. The people are now, they are going bankrupt. MAGA farmers are going literally bankrupt. But people are not caring anymore because they warned them, they didn't want to listen. Now the people have just left them to hit their humble pie. Let's watch some of the people's reaction on these MAGA supporters and MAGA farmers who are crying and saying they're going bankrupt. And then at the end, I'll be giving my commentaries. Let's watch this message together.
I'm so excited for everyone to call me a bad person again in my comments, but guess what? I do not care about Nebraska going bankrupt in 6 months. I do not care. I do not care. Maybe a few other of those red states should go bankrupt in 6 months so the blue states can swoop in to save them, so they can understand that we are not the bad ones. We are not the poor ones. We are not the ones who cannot survive under the orange turd's crazy policies. But you know why I don't feel bad for Nebraska? You know why? Because I believe I heard 65% of their workforce is undocumented people, which means they're not coming to work anymore.
I know right now, people, it's hard to find some joy in some things, but what I find joy in is I just watched a video on Montana where the Montana farmers are going bankrupt. I think the state voted 100% districts to what's going on now, so fuck them. And then I look at Nebraska and see all the farmers crying about how they're losing everything. And then I look at Nebraska and how much they voted for this and how the farmers endorsed all this. And I say, fuck them. And then I'm watching the soybean farmers crying about how they can't export soybeans anymore because nobody wants them and they're losing money. But they supported this. Fuck them. Then I saw a video on vegetable farmers in Alabama that all their crops are going rotten because they don't have anybody to work the fields, but they voted for this, so fuck them. You all got what you voted for. Fuck you. We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you.
Thanks to Trump's tariffs, more farmers than ever are going bankrupt because they can't afford the machines used to do their job. Because of the tariffs, the red states are closing their stores because the goddamn the prices are so high, people don't want to pay it. Everything he said was a lie. This man was so desperate to be reelected to avoid prison. He lied his ass off. What a surprise, people. Donald Trump has been known to be a pathological liar. He is literally the worst candidate for president we could have ever put in the Oval Office. And we are paying for it with our lives and our pockets. But this man is living in complete luxury while we're suffering. Yeah. I hope you learned your lesson.
Well, look like farmers are running out of cash, y'all. Under the crisis brought on by Trump. You know, some small farmers, they're on the brink of bankruptcy. They can't afford to run their farms. Well, they ain't got to worry, because J.D. Vance is there. You had to buy up that fucking land. But that's what they wanted from the beginning. That's my opinion. They wanted to boot some of the farmers out so they can buy that land. They wanted their land. It's a goddamn shame that the farmers didn't see it coming. Goddamn shame. Yeah, they didn't see it coming. If they had this, you know, did a little more research, especially on J.D. Vance. He want that goddamn land. He want their land. That's my opinion. But if they had took the time and did some research, I think they wouldn't have voted Trump. But that's my opinion. Oh, well. They lose the land, they lose their land.
Montana and Nebraska farmers are now bankrupt. Why can't they just fucking work harder? Like, bro, why the hell are they trying to, like, get handouts and shit, bro? Yeah, you're bankrupt. Fucking pull yourself out by your bootstraps and work harder. Like, this has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in a while. Like, bro, they need to stop playing the fucking victim. Like, yeah, Everybody has gone bankrupt. Everybody's been broke before. Stop playing the victim, bro. Like, on God, at this point, I really just think that they want fucking handouts or something. Like, y'all just need to focus on yourself first. Stop focusing on, like, other people. Come on now. Like, y'all fucking voted for this. You get what you get.
According to the recent news, I think 259 farmers, MAGA farmers in Nebraska have filed for bankruptcy. This has never happened in any administration since COVID. But since Trump came into office, these things have been happening. We've seen farmers crying in Texas, farmers crying in Ohio, Nebraska, farmers crying everywhere, and majority of them, they're MAGA farmers. They are complaining that they are going bankrupt, and the factors that are leading to this bankruptcy, they are very simple. Trump's administration and policies. One is the mass deportation. Mass deportation came with an effect, especially for farmers and people in construction site, and especially workers who and employers who needed workforce from immigrants. Some of the employers were MAGA supporters and MAGA farmers. MAGA farmers, majority of their workforce, up to 80% of their workforce, they depended on immigrants. But now, when Trump came into office, the mass deportation led to at least 60% of the workforce being deported. And now they are crying, they are saying, oh, we don't have people to work in our farms. They're even begging their fellow supporters and fellow white people that please come and work in our farms. But those people are not supporting this administration. They are telling them, no, we warned you. We told you that these things were going to happen. Actually, and when Trump was campaigning, he told us that he was going to do something called mass deportation, since he said among one of his policies was the border policy. And he told you very well. He laid it on the table and told you, I'm going to increase border policy. Immigrants are going to be sent away, deported back to their homes. You are there, hey, that's our yellow man, that's our yellow man. And now your yellow man has done something great. He has deported the immigrants. And these immigrants were working in your farms. So when you tell us that you are going bankrupt, what do you expect? To give you a listening ear? Another thing, when these policies, tariffs were introduced, no one saw them coming. You want to say that you didn't see them coming? You saw them coming. MAGA supporters saw these tariffs coming. Now, here we are. China doesn't want to buy your corn. China doesn't want to give you, to buy your products. We see the groceries in the stores have increased in price. Your products are rotting and spoiling in your farms. Why? Because these tariffs, there is no market for them to buy. The countries that were buying, countries like China, they have said, you know what, okay, you don't want us to buy your products because of your increased tariffs. Now let's go and buy in countries like Jamaica, countries like Mexico. They have relocated there. They have gone to purchase those products they were buying from you because of your Trump, your yellow man increasing the tariffs that you knew very well were going to affect you. Now see, China and other countries like Jamaica, they don't want to buy anything from you because of the increased tariffs. Now, we are remaining with some immigrants, legal immigrants, some legal immigrants, not illegal, legal immigrants that have papers indeed. But they are not showing up for work. They are not showing up for work. Why? They are afraid of ICE raids. You know, ICE raids doesn't want to care if you have papers or not. They will first deport you, then confirm if you are really a migrant or not, if you are really a legal migrant or not. And this is making the illegal migrants live in fear of being deported. They have papers and evidence that we are legal immigrants in this country. But ICE raids, when ICE raids come, they don't give them a listening ear, because as long as they identify you as an immigrant, they will capture you. And the moment they will capture you, you don't want to tell me that you are walking and working Whenever you are working, you just have those documents tied in your back or in your chest, or you are carrying them anywhere. So by the time they come in those raids, they ambush you. They won't even let you explain or say, let me go at my place and show you that I am truly an illegal migrant. They won't care. They will take you away in chains. So the remaining people and the remaining workforce, these MAGA farmers are expecting to go work in their farm. They are living in fear because they are afraid of the ICE raids. Now there is high cost of living, high increased cost of products. No one to harvest your products and your crops, your potatoes are rotting in the farms. Your grocery, your vegetables, your fruits, your berries, your honey. No one is there to attend to your bee farms. No one is there to attend to the ranches. No one is there to milk your cows. No one is there to tilt the land. No one is there to harvest. No one is there to export. No one is there to package. Yeah, all these factors, they will eventually lead to you going bankrupt. Because what is the need of you doing these things when you don't have workforce? When the tariffs are increased, you will just file for bankruptcy because you cannot do a business that doesn't offer you any profit. The other farmers, other MAGA farmers are crying. They're saying, like, let's say, Carrie Underwood was the other day crying, saying, oh, I don't have someone to help me in my farm. Oh, I am having sleepless nights because I'm thinking of my farm. Oh, I have to wake up in the very early morning beyond schedule so that I can tend to my goats, my sheep, my cattle, my horses. Oh, I have to sleep very late. Oh, this thing it's very tiresome. It is, we don't care, by the way. The people of the United States really don't care because they warned you of these things. And they told you very well, my fellow countrymen, we know you love this yellow man. But when this yellow man steps into office, the first thing, he will impose this tariff. He will deport you. Now, not even 3 months later, the Nebraskans are filing for bankruptcy. Since 2024, 3 months later, when Trump stepped into office, 259 Nebraskans filed for bankruptcy. 259. Go and do your research. So what do these MAGA farmers want us to do? We don't give you a listening ear because you made your bed. Now, lie on that bed. Yeah? You are getting exactly what you voted for. And these are just some of the few consequences of your votes. You are in for a rude shock because more is coming. Get prepared, MAGA farmers. Get prepared. Get prepared. It is coming. And you are in for a shock. Just wait for it. Or what do you think, guys? Because I am saying in the comment section, people are telling me, like, literally, we want these people, guys. We want them. We told them these things are going to happen. We told them that the yellow man is going to do this and this. They didn't hear. Now they are crying. They expect us to listen to them. Or what do you think, guys? I really need to see your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think about what should we tell these MAGA farmers? And especially these MAGA supporters. What are your message to them? Tell me what you think in the comment section. And then subscribe this channel so that you don't miss out in the next episode that I will be posting in a few. Subscribe and see you in the next. Adios.